you welcome us, wouldn't you?
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Nice to meet you.
Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown and I'm back with another reaction to GenV Season 2, Episode 5, The Kids Are Not All Right. The last episode, they really thought they had caught on to Cypher's big secret, that he's human because he had no compound V in his blood. I believe that he doesn't have compound V in his blood, but that he still does have superpowers. Now, I have heard a lot of theories that he is actually just a meat puppet for Dr. Godolkin, who seems to be alive in that hyperbaric chamber. I'm just not so sure it's going quite that far. I think maybe Cypher has powers that his father had. Maybe that is his father, maybe it is not his father, but maybe if it is his father didn't have those powers, but he does. I find it hard to believe that the person in the hyperbaric chamber would be meat puppeting Cypher and Jordan at the same time. But I could be wrong. That's what a lot of people are saying. I'm just not so sure I'm quite ready to believe that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on with the show. Oh, and I did watch the preview for the episode, so I do know, spoilers if anybody doesn't know, but Kate is going to be sent to Elmira, which I think is a jacked up fucking thing to do in her state, but they're going to be trying to get her back. 1 month ago. Very OCD, looks like. And it looks like he's already in Godolkin, because that looks like the same place. If he is meat puppeting him, then he would at least be able to like control like what he's cleaning and how well he's cleaning it. Like he'd be like, I know this doesn't feel good and you're not doing a good enough job. You need to do more.
You have the most cliche taste in music.
It's one of Einstein's favorite pieces.
Einstein was a racist.
He was under surveillance by the FBI for his civil rights activities.
He hated Chinese people. Just because he fought for my team doesn't make him not a racist.
Very true.
What's your present?
I have cliche taste in music.
The gnome.
You have atrocious taste in housewarming presents.
It's kitsch. It's supposed to be bad.
Like a white elephant gift. Does he like that?
Harder.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm back. I had to restart because something messed up my camera, which also messed up my monitor, and that just stopped the whole video. So I'm not starting completely back over. I'm starting right after the slap. So hopefully that gives me a pretty decent transition from where I fell off and where I am starting back again. So yeah, once I saw that he is like right in front of the burnt up guy, I figured maybe he is being meat puppeted. I don't know if it's all the way, but like all the time, but at least some of the time.
Jordan clearly had a biological advantage. Do you agree trans athletes should be banned from competition?
I have to go.
That's a stupid ass comment to make.
Fucking asshole!
I mean, they all have powers.
He fucking had me!
That in the first place is a way that you wouldn't know what the fucking difference is between a soup with powers that's male versus female.
The whole fucking time! Like I was in the backseat of a car, I could feel everything that Cypher was driving. I have never felt like that before. I was fucking helpless! It's over now. Marie, I thought you were going to rip me apart. What you did to me. Cypher was right. He's not right.
I beg to differ. So what was that like for you? Humor me.
All these mind games, this fucked up show.
The pressure pushed you farther than you could have ever gone on your own.
Fuck you.
If he is meat puppeting him and Jordan.
It's just the tip of the iceberg. Tomorrow, you and me, back to your training.
I'm not doing anything with you.
And Cypher feels the same as Jordan did.
There isn't a fucking world
where I trained for anything with you.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that, but I would imagine it would suck really bad at first, like Jordan is feeling. But then after a while, would he get used to it? Would he, like, submit to it more?
Heights you can reach.
She said no.
You must want my hand back up your pooper like the puppet that you are. Unless you want you and your friends to join Kate.
Join Kate where?
Elmira. I'm so human. Come on, someone has to be punished. Otherwise, I start looking real weak. Besides, it's got to feel kind of good. Little payback.
No, it's going to feel very conflicting, which is not going to feel good. Yeah, there's that, oh my gosh, she's stronger than ever, but you're going to feel so conflicted that it feels awful.
Stand here.
Strip down.
Can you at least turn around?
Shut the fuck up. Strip down.
And she's going to feel so helpless because this is like the first time she's been in a really desperate situation and not able to use her powers consistently.
Squat.
Get on your fucking knees!
Not that she wouldn't feel completely awful otherwise, but...
Let me go, then kill all these motherfuckers.
It's something.
Use your powers again, get fried.
So that's how they're controlling them. Electrocute them if they use their powers. And if they're not sure how bad it is, all they gotta do is see one inmate getting zapped one time and be a very good deterrent. I've been waiting to see Sam again, see what's gonna happen with him.
I'm calling 911. Wait.
Sam?
I thought.
Hey, Dad.
His dad.
Hi, Mom.
A mom. So it's not that other doctor.
No one was home when I got here. I just let myself in. Sorry about the door. Hey, Sammy. Do you still give the best hugs?
That's got to be some conflicting feelings, too.
There's an old Meyer family tradition to help get through times like these. It's to get mind numbingly shit-faced.
Keep them coming. Okay.
We can't leave her there. It's definitely a trap. Rescue her so we can fuck us over again.
She stuck her neck out for us, and now she's paying the price.
Kate's the reason we got locked up in the first place.
And we know better than anyone what a nightmare it is.
Yep, and
I thought about cutting myself every fucking day, deep enough to make it all stop.
yep, and I think the things that each of you have done to each other and for each other kind of put you on balance with each other, at least.
We have to get her out because it's the right thing to do.
It was a suicide mission.
And I regret it every day that I left you guys behind.
And now you are 3 instead of 1. You have more ability to do this. Plus, you know the inside of the place.
Cypher believes I'm this powerful weapon. Let's at least use it to do something good. If you need...
I don't need shit. Fuck him. Let's get her.
Why in the fuck would we go back to that hellhole?
If we get word that Kate died in there and we did nothing, are you gonna be able to live with that?
Yes. No. Fuck.
My soul was here. That guard that always smelled like chocolate was taking me to solitary here.
Hershey Harry? I mean, he kind of disappeared around the same time he...
Yeah, must have nicked himself shaving.
There's no way we can get out the same way.
Yeah, wasn't the air duct what they
Guards will be all over us.
cemented in?
After you pieced, they had more guards, reinforced doors, and all that shit.
Where Andre died. There's no way through.
You gotta get in.
This plan is crazy, and I hate it. But I love you guys more. We're gonna need help from someone really strong and crazy.
I thought she was gonna go with polarity.
Hey, Mom, this is where it gets funny. You want to come watch this?
Here I come.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Hello?
Hi, Kevin needs a big favor.
Just not until us getting back together.
Any way, shape, or form.
We need your help. I can hear you breathing.
Yeah, I'm just,
She's way too comfortable talking to him, but I get it.
This is kind of an urgent yes or no situation, Sam.
No.
Really?
Yeah. I don't really give a fuck about Kate. She's a bad person, and now she's where she deserves to be. It's not worth the risk.
If we don't do something, then we're just as fucked up as she is, you know?
I'm already as fucked up as she is anyway.
Slightly less so if you help us, right?
I'm sorry. Good luck. Be careful.
Bye, Sam.
That was weird, the sound cut out.
Bad news. Sam isn't coming.
Fuck.
We can do this. Together.
Now, when I'm watching, the sound is off. It's like the video kept going, but the sound stopped.
I am stronger than I've ever been. I can feel it. When he was attacking me, I felt like I could have destroyed the whole arena. We have to at least try.
Emma.
Oh, he's fine. He's Greg. He's fine.
He's fine, he's Greg, he's fine.
Where you going?
We're rescuing Kate from Elmira.
Oh, shit.
You don't hear from me in a day or two. Go to Polarity. He's a friend.
So is this goodbye?
So I don't know.
I mean, hopefully it's not goodbye forever.
Well,
Okay, bye.
bye. Well. Shut up.
Let's go rescue this bitch.
Okay, it looks like the audio is not quite as misaligned now. And now there's a commercial, so. Oh my goodness. If you can avoid it, do not ever use a payday lender. Find some other way. And don't use some fucking criminal either. Save your money, borrow from friends or family, something like that. Try to get a bank loan. If you have anything that you can offer as collateral, if you have loyalty as a past customer, anything like that, a lot of times you can get a small personal loan from your bank for a lot less. Like the interest rates on payday loans are so high, and they have to be paid as soon as your next paycheck comes out, basically.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nagin. Door closed, please.
Oh, thank you for agreeing to see me on such short notice.
What's on your mind?
I saw the fight last night.
Wasn't that something?
Since I know you've been working with Marie Monroe, how did you get so much out of her? What's your background? Like, how did you come to whatever method that you're using?
Hey, why don't you tell me? I mean, you've been asking around about me at Vaught, down in the archives. What have you found out?
I do hope they give us more information about
What can I tell you?
how much he's being meat puppeted and how much he's in control of his own facilities.
Years of research,
Or if he's in control of his facilities at all.
observing soups, accepting their powers as they are. Disappointing, really. So much wasted potential.
About Marie Monroe.
Do you really want to know? She's gonna change the world.
How so? You watched for months at Elmira.
Why don't you just ask what you really want to?
What really happened to my son?
There you go. That's freeing, isn't it? Your boy's death was the result of an experiment to push him to his full potential. His little body wouldn't allow it. It's a shame, really. Come on.
Yeah, you intentionally did that shit when you knew his fucking medical background?
You got nothing left to lose.
Jack the fuck up. Definitely fully meat puppeted at that point.
Really have no idea what you're dealing with. If you'll excuse me.
I think he's gonna need to talk to the group so that he'll learn a little bit better what he is.
You can finish your food. It won't bother me.
I'm a little worried that one of his parents, possibly his mom, will turn him in.
Think this is everything? You were really into garbage trucks.
This is not very good.
It was a masterpiece back then. Looks like Maeve's seen better days.
I wouldn't touch that. She became an exploratory tool. Is this all you have? You forgot about me. Just went on living.
What were we supposed to do? We thought you were dead. Vought convinced us we had a funeral. God knows whose remains we buried. Your mom didn't speak for a year. We lost your brother. The fact that we managed this level of mediocrity is a goddamn miracle. And then we saw you on the news. We drove all the way to the campus. They said you didn't want to see us.
Measure me.
What?
I'm serious. Those measurements, they're way out of date.
They're way out of date. Gotta understand, Papa. He probably feels like he needs some sort of normalcy himself. Missed all of that.
I didn't know that you tried to see me.
Yep, and that's gotta feel conflicting too. Thinking that your parents threw you away and didn't want you. Were afraid of you. They probably were afraid of you, but that's what I'm worried about.
Who are you talking to?
What? Sam?
Was that Vought?
No.
You want them to come take me away again? Give me the fucking phone!
I was ordering pizza from Tony Cicero.
You're a fucking puppet for them! Okay. You gave me an experimental drug that broke my fucking brain!
That too.
You were supposed to protect me! Sammy.
Are you okay?
Mom, Dad, I'm sorry.
No! Stay away!
I don't know, like, I get where she's coming from, but at the same time, no, that's not an appropriate reaction. You know that your kid is way too strong. He could fucking hurt you. I'm not saying that you should expect that, but you know that there's a reason that that happened and that he needs fucking help. You should be making sure that he's getting the kind of help he needs, and I don't mean by putting him away. I mean by making sure that you're talking to doctors that understand his situation and aren't going to put him away. Shit like that. Not just immediate stay away and nothing else. You're gonna fucking just put him into a worse situation than he already is. Instead of that, and I also get she's reacting. I know she's gonna react the way she's gonna react. But when you gain control of your facilities and you're not just reacting because that's what your brain and body's making you do, ask him to call 911. Ask him to get a hold of the hospital or get him to the hospital, not just throw him out and tell him to stay away. Because even if you are deathly afraid, that is your fucking kid. It's your kid. It's your kid that you thought was dead all this time, and you just found out he's been alive the whole fucking time. Like, seriously. I'm a little worried that after Jordan went through the stuff that they did, that they're going to start believing that they're too weak to do stuff and...
What the fuck? Trap. Fucking told you.
Fuck.
Home fucked home.
Emma?
Kate. Oh my god. I barely even recognized you. You look like Weird Barbie.
Look like Weird Barb.
They grabbed you too?
Actually, this is your rescue. Surprise.
You came to get me?
Yeah, that was stupid.
Marie and Jordan.
Got caught too.
Emma, I can't believe that after everything you would do that for me.
Doesn't fucking matter. Because we're all gonna die here.
Emma, thank you.
Well, you got at least 2 people that know where you are. And you told the boy to talk to Polarity if
Madam Vought CEO.
things get fucked.
To what do we owe the pleasure?
Like you.
I never took you for the corporate type. Nothing compares with this environment under intense pressure, 24/7.
But you can't expect different results doing the same thing again. Brought your present.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Arriving momentarily. It'll speed up the process because you're running out of time.
I succeed with Marie. Homelander's gonna have feelings about how powerful she really is.
We are gonna get everything we want. Everything.
So maybe he will actually let her out after he decides that
Hi, this is Emma. Just text
he's
me.
done what he wants in there with her.
Oh, unless it's important.
Mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
My brain is automatically going to, is your kid trying to communicate with you from the great beyond? That's your baby.
Thought you might be chilly.
Is Dad okay?
He's fine. Well, this is where you came that time you ran away. So angry that Pocahontas wasn't your mom.
Yeah, you might want to start with an apology.
I thought that maybe I could go back.
Like both of you.
To how it was when I was a kid, when we were a family. But you can't go back. You can't forget.
I love you so much.
You do?
I never wanted to send you to Sage Grove. We didn't know what to do. Like, it's one thing having a violent kid with mental health issues. It's another having a soup kid with them.
Why'd you give me Compound V?
The V didn't make you sick.
Can you say that? It fucking broke me.
Do you remember your Uncle Rick?
You moved to Vermont, right?
He walked into a grocery store and pulled out a pistol.
Why?
Because he had delusions and hallucinations. Cops got him before he could really do anything.
So you thought giving him V would, what, help prevent it, make him stronger, make him be able to fight through it?
I'm just like, it's not the V.
You were born with it. It's just the shitty luck of the genetic draw, Sam.
I was always gonna be a fucking lunatic.
Don't say that.
Great. It's true. Nothing's ever gonna fix me.
It's not true.
No one can change anything but you.
You need to go beyond that because there is therapy, there are medications. Yes, he needs to take responsibility, but you need to make it clear to him that there are options for him to be able to take responsibility for his mental health.
Look, if you want someone to blame, you can blame my garbage DNA.
It's not your fault, Mom. It's one of our ancestors' faults, but it's not yours. I saw my first vagina here.
Thanks for that.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Emma?
To have a moment to myself, if that's all right with you.
Emma?
Don't let them kill you too.
I'm never gonna be able to stop.
Hey, we're gonna get out of here.
No one is gonna save us, Kate.
2 people that know where you are, and one of them that probably will soon.
It's not.
Fuck! I can't control it.
Marie, they're watching us.
I'm not gonna do nothing. They gave me some kind of shot. What the fuck was it?
Heparin? An anticoagulant, so I wouldn't make that cut worse.
What do you want?
Do exactly what I say. No pushback.
I'm not gonna be your weapon.
I don't want you to be a weapon.
You are
salvation. My life, your life, all our lives will be better once you have ascended.
Why? Explain why.
Suck a dick, you fucking asshole.
Not what I was looking for.
Would you just tell her what this is all about?
I don't know why I picked you to fight Marie, but
Would give up, like, so weak.
But it's not because they're weak.
You're a liar. It didn't feel great for you. You were in pain. You're in pain all the time. I felt it.
Okay.
I'm assuming they haven't put it together, but I'm assuming they will put it together.
You, come with me. I've got something to show you.
The burnt guy in the chamber, his weird powers, and him feeling like he's in pain.
I just thought you'd want to pay your respect to Andre. His final moments were spent here.
And they were your fault. Why the fuck?
Marie, what's happening? Why am I here?
Your sister has a choice if she can be reasonable. Can you, Marie? Well, sleep on it.
So you're either holding a human and soups, or she's also a soup and we just didn't know.
Marie?
But either way, it's fucked up.
Marie, what happened?
He has Annabeth.
What?
He wants me to ascend.
Fine.
Because I'm gonna fucking kill him.
But y'all gotta put together that he's a meat puppet. And the person you actually need to kill is the burned up guy in the fucking cell.
The fuck happened to her? She's bleeding.
Who fucking knows?
Get up. What the fuck did you do to your collar?
Unlock me and give me the keys.
Sure thing.
So it seems like her powers right now are almost always kind of coming back on the person in one way or another. It's like it's sort of taking what she's asking for.
That sort of worked.
But it is definitely bringing them massive pain or discomfort or humiliation. And still twisting it. It's not quite right.
You got out? It was all Kate. Freaking cunt for the win.
Freaking cunt for the win.
Jesus, Kate.
This doesn't make any sense.
What? No guards, no alarms, nothing?
Right.
This is weird as fuck.
And Cypher knows you're there.
They want us to escape.
No, they want us to try. Like Andre.
We don't have a choice. Let's split up. You guys go.
But you need to get Annabeth.
I'll get Annabeth.
Okay.
Sorry, Anna fucking what?
We're not doing this alone. Nobody left behind this time.
Come on. Where's everyone?
I'm telling you, this is what they want.
Keep going. I think it's this way.
So slow.
Emma.
Definitely very much set up, but...
She's fucking dead? What do we do? I mean, this is pure fucking evil.
Guys, we have to go.
Marie, I'm so sorry.
No, 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 no. You can use your power and get somebody to jumpstart her heart. 'Cause that looks very fresh. Although they've been giving her the anticoagulants, but still. It's definitely a test. Fucked up fucking people. What the fuck?
They're coming!
He better let her the fuck out of there now. And hopefully he lets the others out too, because I'm sorry, I think you can get more with them working together. Yes, there's times that they're going to need to work separately, but...
He's almost here.
She has powers. Oh. Alright, that was really fucked up. So much fucked upness. But I get what he's doing. I get what they're all doing. I'm not excusing any of it, but I get what he's doing, what his motivations are. I still don't know how much of him. I mean, the fact that Jordan said he was in pain all the time leads me to believe that people were right and he really is always being meat puppeted. And I also forgot that some of the people that do reactions get these things early. So it's possible that some of the people that were saying that had already seen the next episode. But yeah, fucked up. And Sam's parents, like I said, I get the immediate reaction in both situations where Sam injured his dad, like you're fucking scared. You're scared as hell. And the whole telling him to back off. Like once you get to a position where you're not scared out of your wits, you're not thinking with the bottom of your head, you're thinking with the top of your head, which she did. She did go back and went to talk to him and made things better. Like you can't fault the parents for fucking up. We all fuck up. Like no matter how good of a parent you try to be, you're going to fuck something up sometimes. It's the way it is. We can never be perfect all the time. We can never be good parents all the time. Maybe some people think that they can. Some people have the delusional idea that you can do that. And I think some people that have never been parents have the delusional idea because they don't know. They don't know any better. They haven't been in that position. But even when you try to be like the best parent you can be, sometimes you're going to fuck up. And that's okay. So long as you're still trying to do the best you can afterwards and you don't like severely fuck your kid up in the process, especially in a permanent way. But there are parents, contrary to what some people seem to believe, that do a horrible job and should not be parents. So these people that assume that children should always be like dictated by their parents, that their parents should have control over anything they do because kids are kids, they're underdeveloped and they don't know what's best for them. Like, you don't always know what you're talking about. Sometimes the parents are doing shit that is not what's best for the kid. A lot. If it's like normal parents fucking up shit, that's one thing. But if it's you're intentionally not allowing them to get the care that they need, you're intentionally fucking them up over and over again and abusing them over and over again because you think that's how you're supposed to parent. If you're being abusive, if you're being sexually abusive, if you're allowing sexual abuse, if you're allowing physical abuse or emotional abuse or any of it, like all of those are things that no, the parent can't just be trusted to do what's best for the kid. But most parents, I think, overall, are trying to do the best they can in the situations that they're in, with the experience that they have. And if they grew up in a broken home with messed up family members, a lot of that's going to stick with them. And they can go one of two ways. Well, I mean, there's probably more than two ways, but they could continue to be like them because that's what they're used to. That's what they know. They don't know any better. Or they could try to not do the things that their parents did because they know it was fucked up, which is where I generally try to go. I try to not do the things because I know that it was not healthy for me. It was not good for me. It was bad for me, and it resulted in very bad things. Sure, I eventually grew up and I eventually learned from it and I eventually became a better person, but I had to go through a lot of fucked up shit to get there, and I'm still fucked up. Like, I still have to go through therapy. I still have a lot of things that I would rather not have done as a parent that I did, partially because that's how I was raised. And I don't like that. Still, overall, I have tried to be a good parent, and I have tried to do things very different, and I tried very hard not to go too far to one extreme or the other, because I know that is another way that parents tend to not do well, because they either go too far to the strict side or too far to the lenient side, and that to me causes an imbalance. So I did try to be more balanced with my kids. I still fucked up shit. I know I did. I know there were times that I made my kids cry for things that I know I should not have made them cry for. I know there are times where I believe something happened and I didn't get to the bottom of it. Like at the time, I felt that they weren't ready to open up to me, and I know how it feels to be in that situation, to not be ready to open up to your parents. Then when I got to a position where I probably should have broached the topic again, I didn't know how to. And so I let it go, even though that I knew that was another problem that I had, was feeling like my parents didn't reach out to me about things that I really needed them for. But like I said, the parents can't always be right. The parents are gonna mess up. They're gonna do things wrong. And hopefully they're trying to do better, at least than their parents did. And they're trying to raise you in the right way. And in that respect, I think that my parents did. They did try to raise me better than their parents did. They did try to do what they felt was right for me when they had control over themselves. I know that my mom had a very rough life, and I know that that is a big part of the reason that she was the way she was with me. And I also know that later on, after she got older and after she had more than one kid go through the shit that I did, she did start getting better and she did treat her kids better. Although I do think she also ended up going too far to the other extreme later on down the road. But that's the thing, is that we do tend to learn. And if we really love and care about our kids, we do try to continue to do what's best for them, but we don't always have the answers. We don't always know what's better for them than they do. Sometimes they actually know what's better for them than we do. People need to remember that. And especially when they're 16, 17, 18 years old. No, they're not fully developed, but they are certainly developed to a point that they can figure out a lot of things for themselves. They can handle a lot more for themselves than most people give them credit for. Most kids, even the younger kids, are able to accomplish so much more than we give them credit for. And most of them, the only reason they don't is because we don't think they can. Because the adults in their life don't think they can. And if you're not going to give them a reason to rise to the occasion, why are they going to? Unless that's like really the kind of person they are. Anyway, enough of my venting and ranting. Time to get off my soapbox. And I think that's all I got for you this week. I will see you next week. Bye.
Is there more?
We'll just have to tune in next week to find out, won't we?
And remember, if you like this content, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, click subscribe. Ring that little bell and click all, and you'll get more notifications anytime new content comes out.